Bonjour et bienvenue. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Learn French at Zenith. Moi, je m'appelle Anamika. My name is Anamika and I am your French language trainer. If you are new to my channel, then do subscribe to it so that you do not miss any important French related content. I love creating French lessons on my various social media platforms. That means you can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to share all the links in the description. And if you're following me on social media platforms, then you must join my communities on Instagram, WhatsApp, and on Telegram. We do a lot of French quizzes there. Links in my description. And to improve your French language skills, you can join my classes, my French classes. In this video, you're going to learn some really important French connecteurs, les articulateurs ou les connecteurs logiques pour les débutants, for absolute beginners. So if you are a beginner in French, then you must learn these expressions. So let's start. Alright, so let's also learn some connectors, some filler words in French. Very important, we also call them les connecteurs logiques. Les connecteurs logiques. The logical connectors, the articulators that help the content to look like the actual content, more coherent, you can use these expressions to bring a little flow in your content. So let's start with the words that can help you to beautify your content. The first is d'abord, d'abord. D'abord. Now, d'abord means firstly. D'abord. D'abord. Whenever you want to talk about something that you do on the first place, you can use this expression with that. For example, d'abord, je fais le ménage. First of all, I do the household work. D'abord, je fais le ménage. D'abord, je fais le ménage. First of all, I do the household work. D'abord. This is a great expression to be used when you want to start your text. For example, Saturday morning, first of all, I do so and so thing. So you can use this expression with the sentence. Great. Now, to give a little push in the content, first of all, I do this, then I do something else. For that, I'll give you three expressions. That is ensuite, which means then, after that, après, which means after, and then I'll give you puis. Puis means then. Now all these expressions, they are more or less the synonyms. They mean then, after that, or then. Now for example, if I say d'abord je fais le ménage, first of all I do the work and then I do something else. Let's say ensuite je joue au foot. Ensuite, je joue au foot. Then I play football. I can also use puis je joue au foot, or I can also use après je joue au foot. Great. So we have done 4 expressions here. D'abord, ensuite, après, puis. The next is enfin. Fin. Now this is the expression which we use to show the end, the last thing, at last, lastly, lastly, that's the translation. Enfin, for example, you can say enfin, at last, je fais la lecture. At last, I read. Enfin, je fais la lecture. Je fais la lecture. Great. So these are the very useful expressions. Let's learn some more. That is, I've here the verb aussi. Aussi, which means also. Now, aussi, a lot of people mispronounce this word and they say aussi Z sound, no, that's not correct. It is O-C. O-C. Also. Understand? For example, I also watch television, for example. Je regarde aussi la télévision. Je regarde aussi. Je regarde aussi. Now, we did d'abord, ensuite, après, puis, enfin. All these 5 expressions are to be used in the beginning of the sentence. Whereas, you must use OC right after the conjugated verb. For example, je regarde aussi la télévision. I say conjugated verb. If in case you have 2 verbs, then make sure you do the positioning like this. Je regarde. Okay, I'm gonna change the sentence. J'aime. I like. J'aime aussi regarder la télé. Now in this sentence, you have 2 verbs. That is, you have the verb aimer and then you have the verb regarder, but the placement of OC is right after the main verb. I would say right after the conjugated verb. Aimer is the conjugated verb. So the placement of OC is always right after the conjugated verb. J'aime aussi regarder la télévision. Super, very good. I hope this much is clear. We've done d'abord, that is first of all, ensuite, then, après, after, puis, then, enfin, lastly, aussi, also. The next is ainsi que. Ainsi que in French is as well as. Beautiful expressions to connect 2 sentences. I'll show you how. For example, je regarde la télé ainsi que j'écoute de la musique. Now this means I watch television as well as I listen to some music. Je regarde la télé ainsi que j'écoute de la musique. Je regarde la télé ainsi que j'écoute de la musique. This is used, we are using the expression ainsi que to connect 2 sentences here. Je regarde la télé ainsi que j'écoute de la musique. C'est ça? Très bien. Okay, so we have done aussi and ainsi que. Let's see more examples here. We have en plus. En plus. Last S is to be pronounced as Z. En plus, which means more, moreover. Moreover, like you're adding more content to your existing one. For example, je regarde, I'm going to repeat the same part once again. Je regarde la télé ainsi que j'écoute de la musique. Full stop. En plus, moreover, en plus, je joue au foot. Je joue au foot. En plus, je joue au foot. Moreover, we use en plus in the beginning of the sentence. En plus, je joue au foot. I play football. Excellent. Très bien. Let's move ahead and continue with the next expression, which is généralement. Généralement is generally. Now, if you want to talk about the things that you do generally, for that you can use this expression. Par exemple, généralement, 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 generally, généralement, généralement, je regarde la télé avec ma famille. Généralement, je regarde la fête. Généralement, je regarde la télé avec ma famille. Généralement, je regarde la télé avec ma famille. Generally, I watch television with my friends, with my family. Now, just like généralement, we can also use the expression habituellement. Where my H is silent, habituellement. Now, the translation of this expression habituellement is usually. Habituellement, I can very well replace this généralement with habituellement. Habituellement, je regarde la télé avec ma famille. Habituellement, je regarde la télé avec ma famille. I can also use quelquefois, which means sometimes. If I do something not on the regular basis, but sometimes, I can use quelquefois for the same. Quelquefois, je regarde la télévision avec ma famille. Sometimes I watch television with my family. Quelquefois. Now, these are few connectors that you must know. You have already done with me in the previous lessons. Souvent, which means often, and parfois, which means at times. Parfois. Parfois, which means at times. The use is the same in the beginning of the sentence. You can very well use these expressions, these articulateurs in the text here. Comment passez-vous votre weekend? How do you spend your weekend? Qu'est-ce que vous aimez faire? What do you like to do? That's all for this lesson. I hope this lesson is clear and I'll see you in the next video.